Hello, everybody, it's me, V, and it is good to be back after my 2-week vacation. What's up? I have completely forgotten what was going on in Fire Emblem Thracia 776, so I didn't skip ahead past the, preview dialogue, pre-chapter, that's where I'm looking for, pre-chapter dialogue just yet. I'm not gonna, read it all out again, because I know I did that last time, but I'm just gonna have it as a quick refresher. So, how's everybody doing today? Oh, encoding overloaded. Continue turning. It always does that right when I switch. I just noticed how, obnoxiously similar the color palette of the background in the game are when it's on the map screen. Alright, anyways, that's not important. I looked at the chapter. I feel like I picked all my units out and got them equipped before we started this, or before I left 2 weeks ago, but we'll see. Also, can I just say, Twitch, really needs to figure out their UI for going on vacation mode on the mobile app, because I know if I do it on desktop, I know, you can set it to end at a certain date. You cannot do that with the mobile. And I set it on mobile, and I completely forgot until 2 hours ago that I needed to turn vacation mode back off so everyone would know I was coming back. So anyways, you know. Alright. We're going to find Sylphina's husband. Yes, that's what we were doing. Flickering as a candle in the wind. Sorry, I gotta mute my phone. So many people have been playing Devil May Cry ever since I got into it. I'm very excited. Alright, let's see here, yeah. Right, you can only have 8 units on this map, which drives me up the wall, because there's so many units that I would like to use, and there's so many that I just, can't. I would like to use Ronan to get him that last, 3 experience for him to promote at, max, level, and he just can't. I wouldn't hate having, Safi along for the ride or something. She's the one with the physics staves, but I guess we're just grinding Nana. Let me just check. I think I gave everybody... I don't know if I wanted to keep that magic ring on Olwen, actually. We do have a healer in Asbel. I always forget that he can heal things. From what I remember, Dagder is mostly here for draining Ballisti, and Fergus is here because he's kind of cracked. From what I remember. We are wearing the hell out of that brave sword, though, huh? Yeah, okay, everybody's got scrolls. I remember I did that intentionally. If I remember, Glade, or whatever his name is gonna pop out here, and he's gonna have his buddies, and they're just gonna help me out, I suppose. We have Thracia's favorite trick, which is overlapping Ballisti. And... why am I bringing Karin? Probably to come over to this house, right? There's also a house over here. Riveting commentary, I know. There's a house up there. Okay, well she's probably not going up there because there's a million Ballisti in the way. And she is squishy and flying. You can get a hammer, an armor slayer, and a master seal. Out of the house. Which one has the master seal? That one. Great. That you actually can't appear to access without a flyer. Who Hold on. Hold up. River. Oh my god, you can't even get it without a flyer. Alright. How did I... Okay, I know. What was... Okay, there was something with the patch that let you rearrange your deployed units, and I completely forgot how to do it after somebody in the chat explained it to me like 4 weeks ago. Okay, Oh, are you really gonna make me figure this out? Menu side, maybe. On the quality of life side. Okay, it doesn't tell me how to do it. I have no idea, but maybe map? I don't know. Also, hey Poison Parfait, what's up? How's it been? How have your Path of Radiance streams been since I've been gone? Oh? Oh? No, wait, what does that do? Oh, okay. I have to hit map and then Y. Apparently. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Let's see. I want Dagger out front here. Debating how I want to go through with this. Are these guys gonna start moving the second I start? From what I remember, my logic was Alwyn, because there's gonna be like a lot of armor dudes to can opener. Asbel for a similar reason. Nana for the heals. Selfina because her stupid husband is here. Alright, he's got the... Is it worth giving her a Master Seal? Should I just hold off on that? I don't know if there's anybody else here that I can Master Seal except Nana, but I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe I should trade that off of her. I don't know to who, but to somebody else. So she can pick up the brave bow that she's gonna get from her husband, right? They've been pretty jolly, having to drink a lot of vulneraries without Reese. Oh yeah, I forgot you got Reese killed. How's that going for you? Well, I forget when you get missed in that game. It doesn't take you that long to get her. You want to be training her anyways, because she's more useful for a thing later if you want to get a certain character instead of another certain character. I don't know how many spoilers you want. Alright, I think we just go for it. And then if things go poorly, we'll figure it out later. How's our situation here, General Lists? Okay, that's a name. We have the city surrounded, Colonel Paulus, and I formally request that we begin our assault now. Why the hurry? Baldock and the 8th Division should be here shortly. There's no need to overextend ourselves. We'd only be wasting good soldiers. I see. As you wish, Colonel. I still want to pronounce that as colonel. I want none, but I would have had to train her anyway. Yeah. She's kind of better anyways, because she gets a horse when she promotes, so she can canto and such. I'm about to get her in chapter... okay. I'll be damned if I just sit on my hands and let Baldock rob me of all the glory. All Imperial forces, begin the assault. Try to retreat and I'll kill you myself. Go, go, go! The Empire's finally making their move. What's the plan, Glade? Oh, Glade's kinda daddy, though. The reality is that we can't match the strength of their army. All we can do is postpone the inevitable. I could take it to the sky and scatter their front line. I reckon that would buy you some time, but... oh, she's hot. Don't. You wouldn't make it far. You'd be easy pickings for their ballistae. A Draco Knight's entire way of fighting is to swoop down, strike, and then fly away, all in one swift move. That's how you stay alive, Ada? Whatever her name is. She's hot. Impatience will just get you killed. All due respect, brother, but this isn't the place for a lecture. Time isn't on our side. For the time being, I'll dispatch my cadre of knights to the field. But will your small band of knights be enough to stem the tide, Glade? Our sellswords have long since fled. Your men will have to go it alone. We must call upon Prince Shannon. The blood of the Crusader Odd, the sword saint himself, runs strong in his veins. Didn't you get her killed when you played Thracia Poison Parfait? Just checking. My knights could never match his might on the battlefield. Ah, would that I knew why he refuses to help us. That pompous little dastard. Oh, is it Shanam instead of Shannon they're talking to? He doesn't give a damn about the common folk. Our battles don't concern him. I just don't understand that guy. Yeah, aw. So he means to keep womanizing while the people of Tara fight for their lives. Damn philanderer, he won't be any help. We must fight the inevitable on our own, then. She stayed alive for a while, though. Well, that is a glowing endorsement, considering your playstyle. Don't push yourself, Glade. The Empire's just getting started. However this ends, we've got a long way to go. Yes, I know that. Right, we get, like, control of his knights, but they're kind of squishy, right? My prince, take a gander just over those mountains. The road has been long, but may I present the city of Tara? How? How is this possible? The Empire has already begun their assault. To arms, then. Tell our forces to charge into Tara. We can't abandon the city's people. That will not do, my prince. The main body of our army has only just now cleared the forest. Our vanguard is all that we have here. That's to say nothing of the enemy's ballistae. Any of our forces that made for Tara's defense now would face more than their share of danger. Dramatic pause. I'm aware of the risks, but if we stand here and allow Tara to be razed to the ground, our war will be lost before it's even begun. Are you in agreement, Augustus? I am. If we do nothing to defend Tara, we lose the support of the people. Their belief in us will turn to contempt. Our army is still young and vulnerable. Without popular support, we have nothing, and our cause will fade into history, forgotten. Wow, I haven't had to, like, read anything out loud in several weeks. I also have not played Fire Emblem in, like, 2 weeks, so God help me. We're just... oh. Wait. There you go, Karen. Karen? Oh, that's... okay. I put her in the wrong place. That would've been bad. She's gonna go that way. Let's see. What's your range? These ballistae don't feel like they're going as far as they did the last couple of chapters. Is that just because the map is smaller, or because I can actually see them? Either way. These guys just have bows. Let me think. I could probably stick Dag. Wait, what's his defense again? 11. And you guys have 15, 15, 17. So 4, 8. 8 plus 6. Calculator, my beloved. 14. They would do 14 to him. Plus you. 22 minus 11 is another 11. Okay, now am I assuming that these guys aren't gonna double? I didn't even think to look. I miss when Fire Emblem did my math for me. You have 2 AS, 6 AS, 5 AS. Hello, Christian, what's up? We are indeed back. I have returned. Oh, right, but wait, no, they double a lot because he has, what's it called, a cost. Yep, I am back from my 2-week vacation. I was in Germany for 2 weeks. It was lovely, honestly. I miss it already. I'm just gonna leave Dagder there. He'll figure it out. We'll put Selfina back on her horsey horse. She also has a cost, right? But she's like squishy. A cost only triggers if Dagder's faster, just as a reminder. Yeah, but I think he's faster than them, probably. Right? Yeah. That's nice. I've never been off the east coast of America. Oh. Well, if you ever get the opportunity, I highly recommend getting out of America for a little bit. Their Coca-Cola, y'all. I cannot go back to American Coca-Cola. They still make it with sugar, and it's so good. It's so good. I'm mad about it, actually. We're gonna get everybody back on their horses here. Honestly, I probably could have... Well, no, there's overlapping damage ranges. Do they not put sugar in American? No, they use high fructose corn syrup, which is sugar, but not, like, cane sugar. I should specify cane sugar. You can, but they don't have... They only have, like, regular Coke in, like, Mexican Coke. So, like, you can't get, like, cherry Coke. I got cherry Coke and regular Coke. I tried both. And Fanta, which is not orange. Fun fact. I forgot about moving Glade. Oh well, he'll be fine. That's just sugar goo. Yeah, but like it's different. Cane sugar has like a whole different vibe from regular sugar. I think you can actually still get kinds of Pepsi that are cane sugar flavored as well. Maybe. I know that was like a huge thing when I was a kid, was like the Pepsi Classic, and it came in like the white can. We used to buy that, like, buy, like, the 12-pack and just drink so much of it. Here's the thing, though. It's not any less sweet. It's still, like, 50 grams of sugar. It's just, like, less sticky. You know what I mean? Get him, Dagder. Wow, I'm so glad I didn't accidentally miss you like an idiot like some people in the chat. Yeah, Fanta's yellow, it's great, I don't really drink soda. Yeah, yellow Fanta, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I'm like really bad at talking about like when I go on trips, because I'm always just like, yeah, I did cool stuff. And people are like, well, what cool stuff? And I'm like, that's private. Or like the things that I think are cool are not the things that a lot of people usually think are cool. They're like, oh, what did you go see? And I'm like, for me, I'm like, oh, the coolest part of my trip is that one of our trains got delayed because they had to defuse a World War II bomb. That was awesome. I mean, not awesome in like, it sucks that it was there and everything, but like, I'm kind of like a history nerd, so it was kind of like fascinating. That's pretty rad. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and like that was probably like the biggest culture shock moment I had, honestly. Because my friend who I was with, like, they made the announcement in German, you know? And I didn't understand it. And I was like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, our train got delayed because of a bomb. And, like, my American ass is like, oh my god, like, somebody planted a bomb on the train. And she's like, no, it's an unexploded World War II bomb from the 40s. And I was like, oh. That's different. Like, that's not how that usually goes in America. I'm just gonna assume Dagder can live. Screw it. And no, it was not pineapple. It's just yellow in Europe because they're not allowed to use the food dyes we use in America. So you can't really get that orange color, I guess. Okay, he is kind of in the way, but he'll be fine. Why did a bomb spawn? It wasn't on the train tracks. It was like in the vicinity of the train tracks. They usually get found while they're like doing construction. So like they were probably like, I don't know, building an apartment building and they were digging out the foundation and they found it in the dirt. And the train tracks were close enough that they had to evacuate the area and they couldn't run a train there. Like, it's like, I promise it's not that crazy. But I was indeed freaked out by it at first, because that doesn't happen in America, where it's just like something so casual. It's usually like, oh, somebody's trying to end us. Okay, we'll keep that. Maybe I could slip Sulfina within range of one of these guys. What's her defense? 6. And what's her AS? 9. So only this guy would be able to hit her, and that would be 12 minus, she'll be fine if I put her diagonal here. Maybe I'll equip the killer bow, too. And then we can get everybody else moving. It's like when you find stray M&Ms in your house. Sure, if you want to make that comparison. The bomb's been hiding like those Japanese soldiers on the island. I'm not entirely sure what you're referencing, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Does this guy move? Because if he moves, that's going to be a problem for me, but if he doesn't, I'll be fine. Because we kind of need Karin to go get this guy, because apparently you cannot cross over to get that house and the Master Seal without without her. So I'm kind of glad she wasn't fatigued. She's got so much speed. Does he have a movement stat? Who? Oh, the boss? Probably. Six? So I assume he will move to chase me. Okay, how do I do this, do you think? Can I capture with these guys? Probably not. That'd be too easy. There were like a group of Japanese soldiers stationed on an island during World War II and they kept doing guerrilla stuff and hiding for 30 years or something? That's wild. Okay, so these guys are like really bad at their jobs, it seems. Maybe I should just take the advice of giving all of their weapons to Glade and then letting them die. I don't think they're gonna last very long. So it's just iron, I mean... How useful can iron weapons really be? You just have heals. This chapter doesn't seem like it would be that hard, so why am I afraid? What's your movement? You have 9. And an authority star. Isn't that lovely? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Can't quite get back to go. And I like that 10 defense that gate's gonna be giving me. I kind of thought he'd be able to move a little. Whatever. For Karin, I'm mostly worried about getting her in the way of these ballisti right now. I think if I can get her to, like, right here, I can get across safely, but... this fucking guy. They can handle any stragglers that get past the blockade of pure titanium that are soldier 1 through 5. Sick, I got the time nearly right. It was 29 years after the end of the war, performing guerrilla warfare in the Philippines. Except they weren't soldiers, it's just one guy. Oh. Well, was he having fun? Probably not, right? I guess we'll just leave these guys right here. His name was Daryl. It's tropical down there? That's not necessarily a positive. You know how hot it gets in the tropics? Ouchies. Wow. That was a lot of damage, actually. Oh, he lives to fight it. He did 1 damage, Jesus. Close, that is not even close. That's not even a little close. Hiro Onoda. I went to Japan Day in Dusseldorf as well. That was pretty fun. My favorite part of Japan Day in Dusseldorf is that there were so many people dressed up as Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail characters, which I would have never gotten except the person I was with is really into both Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. And if you don't know why that's funny, Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail are not Japanese games, they are Chinese. But I also got merch. Kind of. A few things. I actually didn't buy that much. It was pouring rain and like 50 degrees out. It was pretty miserable. Genshin is genuine garbage. Oh no, we have a hot take in the chat. Defend yourself. I've never played it. I'm not gonna make a comment either way. I don't have enough knowledge of it. The only thing I know about Genshin is like 2 of my friends' ships. Which is like, God. What were they? I think Zhongli was one of them. With some other guy. I know Honkai Star Rail is their current thing is Fainon and Medie. That's all I know. It's gotta be Diluc and Kaya. That was one of my friend's ships, and then she like completely left fandom after she got harassed for them being quote unquote brothers or something. It was weird. Oh, I cannot get Dagjar up there. God, it was... I know Zhongli was half of one of the ships. I don't remember the other guy's name. He was like a redhead or something. Game's too much busy work. They're not actually brothers. They do like the whole like Chinese sworn brothers thing, which is not actually brothers. It's just like we're super close. But teenagers on the internet are dumb. And so they were like, oh my god, you're shipping brothers. And it's like, that's not what that term means. Abhorrent gacha rates, tedious button mashing content, same face syndrome for every character, claims to be open world when most of the world is blocked off for story reasons, the list goes on. Okay. I take it you tried it? Because I didn't. Yes, that one, Poison Parfait, thank you. That was their other ship. Hello, Ultimage! I just waved like you can see me, but you can't. I still play it and I'm miserable as all hell. But why? It's addicting, but you just said you hate it. I mean, I'm not one to judge, but that is pretty funny. What am I doing? I think I'll put Dagdar right here. We'll start getting Fergus over here. Ever met a cigarette smoker? Yeah. I have actually. I mean, I can't blame you, because, like, I definitely have an addictive personality where I'm like, I would get sucked into something like that. Personally, I don't play, like, a ton of gacha games. The only gacha games I've really played are, like, Fire Emblem Heroes and Punishing Grey Raven, and I've only started playing Punishing Grey Raven because of the Devil May Cry collab. Which is apparently out in the Chinese server, but not in my poor, sad North American server, so, you know. Are you gonna be any good at this, Glade? Do I heal if I'm standing on the gate? I forget. Because that would be nice if I could. Okay, you'll do 26 minus 11 times 2. So you will kill. Assuming you hit both. The knights leave after this chapter, so Glade can take their items away if you want them. Oh yeah, no, I've been meaning to. I just didn't realize that you couldn't walk on these tiles, so you can only trade one at a time if you stay standing on the gate. He does not have any skills. Those don't feel like terrible growth rates. Alright, screw it. They can trade among each other and then one passes everything. That is so smart, Poison Parfait. This is why the- Oh my god! Does Glade heal while he's on the gate? The gate heals him, then good, it fucking better. How's generic Knight 4 doing? Not so hot. And of course he, like, missed, too. Okay, now everybody needs to just, like, body block for him. for a couple of turns. I forget what I was gonna say. I think it was something along the lines of, oh, Poison Parfait, that's so smart. This is why they pay you the big bucks, not me. But I got a little distracted for what I feel are good, obvious reasons. You know what I could probably do, actually? No, but Karin has, like... See, Karin's problem is that she's got, like, 1 defense. So she's, like, paper thin. So if anything, like, manages to hit her, she's just, like, dead. Like, even if she was unmounted trying to take this guy out, I feel like this guy would still kill her. Even if she would get 5 defense from the mountain, though. She can't quite reach where I need her to be standing. Karin's problems, yep. Alright, whatever. We'll just leave her there for another turn. See what happens. Hello, Mr. Nightman. With your cute little horsey horse. Making my life sad. What even was the crit rate on Glade? I'd be happy if Karin's only problem was shitty defense. 11? Great. Get hit by an 11% crit rate. You know what, like... when I was going on vacation on my way out, we had a medical event on my flight. That's actually really bad for Olwen. Hold on. We had a medical event on our flight. We had to get rerouted to Quebec. And I was like, that's just my luck. That's the same kind of luck that would, like, get me hit by an 11% crit rate. I really hope that Bow Knight that just came out isn't going to try and hit Olwen. Because I was not thinking about the fact that he would spawn. Oh, good. Yes. Great Ween album. What? Rerouted to Quebec? Quebec, yeah. So anyways, yeah, I didn't get to Munich until like 5 hours later than I was supposed to. Quebec is in Canada, but they like to pretend that they're France, so... You were close, they speak French. How much does that heal per turn? 5, great. Love it. Gotta tie this rope. That is a fascinating be right back message. I'm so curious about your life. Karin can reach the plane from a different angle. See, that's what I was thinking, but then I'm like, I'm lazy. Maybe if I start her here. Try it. Okay. Oh, I can't reach this guy. I didn't realize that. Great. I was kind of hoping Dagder would be able to just bow him down. You should just check what the other Ballisti does to her since it's the only threat. He has 20 attack, she has 4 defense. If I unmount that... Well, she would also be standing on a mountain. So she would have 9. So 20 minus 9, he would do 11 to her. And she has 25 HP, so she can take 2 pot shots before she's dead. My friend wants to know if a gutter can sustain the weight of an adult in their early 20s. Well, that sounds like an excellent way to have to replace your gutters. Godspeed. Alright, 12 minus 4, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh, whatever. We'll just use the killer bow. Good speed. Okay, how do we fix this? I mean, I could probably just pass this guy by, right? I probably don't, like, need to kill him. Too bad there's no, like, 3-range tomes or something. Are these houses just gonna sit here untouched? Like, there's nothing pressuring me to go get them? Wasn't Thoron 1 to 3 range in Fire Emblem 4? I don't remember ever getting a Thoron tome in Fire Emblem 4. Like, maybe? Is... Isle 2 came with one? I don't think so. I think you're thinking of Engage. I know it's 1 to... I think it's 1 to 3 range in Engage. What are these guys holding? Javelins? Is it worth it for me to capture these guys just for javelins? Holy shit, 45 minus 13. I think it's also 1 to 3 in Engage too, but that would make sense for Echoes as well. These guys are weenies. Let's see. He would still double on the capture. We'll try it. Attaboy, Fergus. You get that unnecessary second hit crit. It's not in Echoes at all. Oh no. Oh, he would have been fine. Okay. Whatever. Let's go, Dagder. So I'm thinking Glade just keeps sitting here. Yeah? Sound like a plan? I think you're the only guy with a lance left, so I think I'm just gonna keep rotating these guys around, so maybe they, like, survive a little bit longer. So I can get there. Normal Thunder is, though, and it's... Okay, I haven't played Echoes in so long. I'm kind of dreading having to replay it on stream, which I do plan to do eventually, because I want to play all the Fire Emblem games on stream eventually. We're just starting with the ones that I haven't played before, which is this one. It's okay, they're both Thunder Magic. You didn't mess up that badly. I mean, you still messed up pretty badly. Let's not get it twisted, but you know. Somebody vacuuming outside? Oh my god, don't even joke about that. I get the feeling Selfina will blow up. The Ballisti do not seem to be targeting me optimally. So she might live. Yeah, he's going for Olwen for some reason. Probably because Selfina has a cost. Maybe they like read a cost as like a risky hit. Girl, you can't do this to me, Sophina. She's actually pretty well designed for this map, though. They do not see a cost, fortunately. I don't know. A cost of what, $20? Prostitution, Jesus. Can I just say, I was astounded by how much cheaper a lot of things were in Germany than here. Like, genuinely shocked. Can I dismount and attack in the same turn? No, fuck! That was an accident. Hold on. Oh, look, it's, There we go. She will... Doesn't have a Clementine? That is so true. Okay, so good news. She can reach. Bad news. She doesn't actually do any damage to him. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do it, but I am curious to see how much she would do with the... Okay, so she could actually damage him with a lance. 9% crit though, yay! You have 6 more hits on that ballista. I could just have Sulfina standing slightly out of the ballista range. That's damage eventually. Yeah, she only has 2 turns before she gets bodied, though. So, like, maybe we use it wisely. Anyways, how was everybody else's 2 weeks without me? Did you miss me? I missed me. My current Fire Emblem game is Birthright, and oh boy, people were not kidding about the story or lack thereof. Hey, this is a Fire Emblem Fates-loving household, Christian. I mean, I agree it's not, like, the best Fire Emblem story ever, but, like, it's fairly standard. Then I disown myself. Good. I miss Ronan's soulless eyes staring at me. Okay, 43, 66. What if I just attack? It's 4 more attack speed to double, right? Well, we have Ronan's soulless eyes. Soulless. I said soilless eyes? Soulless eyes back. For all of you who missed him. Crab walk to victory, Dagdar. Thank you. In all honesty, I missed your voice. It's weirdly soothing. Thank you. Boyless soys. Oh, let's see. Owen's not carrying too much. Damn, what will the boys do without soys? Oh, I just realized there's another ballista right here that's gonna hit her. Oh well, she should be fine. I think, probably. Gotta give them their tofu. Okay, I haven't had tofu in a while, but I hate tofu. Right in the nick of time, I tell ya, you've got some stones on you coming to Tara's rescue like this. Just in case you're running low on weapons, I want you to take this here hammer with you. Damn it. Oh, this would be the armor slayer. I'd consider it a personal favor if you used it to smash open some Imperial skulls. Well, don't mind if I do, sir. They'd have to eat normal sausage, poor bastards. We all know how I feel about boys eating sausage. Don't tease me. I use an iron bow. Build you. I finished my first 3 houses playthrough yesterday. Which route did you play first? I need to know if I need to drink myself to death. Verdant wind? Okay, you're fine. I think I'm just gonna see if I can take this guy out with Asbel, because he's annoying me. Being on his little defensive pile, ooh. My first route was Azure Moon. I picked it because Ash had lockpick and Dimitri seemed gay. And you know what? I was right on both fronts. Alright, Karin, what am I gonna do with you for the rest of this map? I mean, I can get her in there as soon as this guy's dead. Which should hopefully be soon. Alright, let's rotate you out, rotate you in. I don't want to waste any more flame sword uses. See, the problem with the capture mechanic I'm having right now is that I like to have a full inventory, so I don't have anywhere to put all of this stuff. Oh boy, another reinforcement. Whoever would have seen that coming. I do want to replay 3 houses on stream eventually, but I'm only doing 1 route because I don't have time for all that. And that's gonna be the last one I play. That's going at the very end. I didn't know that apparently certain supports are prioritized over others, so a bunch of pairings I did not want ended up happening. Oh, well, it's not quite priority. It's like whoever has the most points at the end. So generally speaking, whoever is like A or A+ rank you unlock first is probably gonna be the ending you get, because they keep gaining support points after they get their highest rank, and that's kind of what determines it. So next playthrough, if you want certain pairings, just make sure you don't read any of the A supports until like the final chapter, except for the one that you want the paired ending for, because then they'll never be able to catch up. I think that if you have the Cindered Shadows DLC, you can lock in 1 support. Ooh. Oh boy, here come the mages! I'm trying to remember what endings I got my first run. Oh, add a girl Selfina, let's go. I know I got Dimitri and Byleth, because I married Dimitri, because obviously. Well, you only get to lock in 1 pairing anyway, so it's like functionally useless. I think I got to do an Ingrid. I got their ending, which was it was fairly platonic, which I was kind of grateful for. Oh, I got Sylvain and Felix, and I know I got Sylvain and Felix because I really liked their ending and I kind of shipped them, and so then I made sure to get their ending when I played, Crimson Flower, which was the next route I played, and then I didn't realize that it was gonna be sad. Also, like, I I completely understand not wanting to spend the money on the DLC, but honestly, the DLC experience is the best gameplay experience the game has to offer, because the maps otherwise are not it. Okay, we get the Bow Knights until turn 13, apparently. At least I got Sylvain with Ingrid, but I wanted my boy Casper to get Bernie. Their supports are so sweet. What am I hitting? I'm like... Okay, we're on turn 6, so we are gonna keep getting those Bow Knights. I could just leave Asbel and Sylphina over here, I guess. Cheap viewers! Wow! Thanks! Get out of here. Do people actually bot their viewership? I mean, I'm sure they do, but like, that's kind of sad. Okay, how do I want to do this? I kind of want to get rid of this guy, like, quick. Casper's such a unit, literally, and slangily. Short King. I don't have like a lot of love for most of the Black Eagles. They just don't really appeal to me, but Casper is genuinely I think he's hilarious. Shamir is just fantasy Samus. You know, my Verdant Wind playthrough, I didn't recruit any of the church characters because I was just kind of curious to see what it was like, and I kind of regret that. But I'm not playing Verdant Wind again. I don't want to. Oh, God. I played all 4 of the 3 houses routes, and I think that was a mistake because they are all functionally the same. Like, there's very little difference between them, and it's kind of a pain to play all of them because there's not really like a ton of differences. And you're replaying the same maps, and so the order I played was Azure Moon, Crimson Flower, Verdant Wind, and then Silver Snow was last. And by the time I was like halfway through Verdant Wind, I was so over the game. Con? Interesting. I was so just over the game. And I was like, I want to be done with this. I'm not having fun anymore. So that was kind of... if I replay 3 houses, I'm replaying 1 route, like I said. And I do want to play it on stream, because I never played 3 houses on stream. But, like, I'm not playing all 4 routes again. That's just not worth my time. For how little changes between them. I don't know if she's safe there, but I'm hoping she is. Oh, she is. Perfect. I'm thinking Fergus takes out this loser. And it's not that I have any beef with, like, the Golden Deer. I just don't really care about most of them. So I'm like, if I'm replaying a route, I'm probably replaying Azure Moon. I'm not probably replaying Azure Moon. If I'm replaying a route, I'm playing Azure Moon. Because those are the characters I like the best. She should be... I put her right here. Just take this guy out real quick. And we are getting the Dimmy-Doo ending. And I don't care what anybody has to say about it. Because they're buried next to each other! It's so... I love them. Alright, I forgot that this guy... Okay, hold on. Let's see if Karin can do anything. I downloaded 3 hopes before finishing Verdant Wind and got spoiled that Seteth and Flayn are a lot older than they seem. Oh, yeah. Oh, Karin, let's go! Alright, I'm just on faith that she'll be fine standing right there. The Pegasus did all the work. Probably. Alright, and now we're just gonna hope that these guys can survive for another turn and be meat shields for Glade, who will be standing right there and not going anywhere. Don't be mean. Who am I being mean to? Or are you talking to Christian? Good thing you don't get anything if these guys live. Wait, are they gaining experience? I didn't even notice that. Karen's doing great. I mean, she'd be doing a lot better if she ever got, like, any strength growths at any point. Not trying to be mean to your girl, Poison Parfait. I'm just saying it would be nice. I find great in this context. She did get a kill. I'm very proud of her for that. Doesn't need it, has crit. I like my killers reliable. You know what I mean? Like, would you hire a serial killer who only kills, like, a third of the time? No, you want somebody who's a professional. See, like, Sylphina's doing a good job, but she only does a good job, like, a third of the time. I should have given Karen the Paragon Sword here. That would have been fun. Why do I feel like Glade is just so screwed? Wow, got a kill on something that couldn't fight back within one range. Call the local news. Hey, don't you diss the local news. They're very important. She does have a decent magic stat, so I do expect her to survive this guy. The houses don't give you defense, do they? They do, but only a little. Okay, that's fine then. And how far does that Telmingers reach? Okay, let's see, what turn are we on? I think the bow reinforcements stop spawning at 13. I'm not opposed to getting Sylphina a couple more kills, though she doesn't appear to be getting that much experience from it anyways, so like, what's the point? I guess the point is that Asbel's getting stave experience. That's pretty good. Can he go up to, like, physics staves and, like, warp staves and such? Because that'd be nice. Alright, we have got to take a little bit of pressure off of Glade here, because he is gonna get absolutely destroyed. Oh, and what's your movement? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't know if that works for me. It's okay. Fergus! Yeah, you fucking better. You know what'd be funny is if they calculated hit after they calculated crit, so if you got a crit, you just like automatically hit. That'd be hilarious. I'd enjoy that immensely. It would be dumb, but I would enjoy it immensely. Do I still have the advantage manual? I should have given it to Olwen. That would have been funny. What's your magic stat? 10? 11. 12. Okay, so you aren't gonna do anything to her. But you'll probably go for Fergus, because he can't hit back. And you will do 12 minus 5. 7? 7 to her? I mean, she'll be fine. We just gotta get a little bit of pressure off of Glade here. Nana's here for heal support. Wrath would be the best skill in the universe. Fire Emblem 1 has something like that. Wrath Vantage, anyone? See, I don't wanna hit him again because he critted me last time and absolutely demolished my spirits. I think I'll just wait for him to come to me. Hopefully by the time Glade's getting his shit rocked, he'll be able to, like, actually, we'll have taken a little bit of pressure off. That's what I'm looking for. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why I'm terrified. 'Cause he's not surviving a second crit right now. Just end me. Just put him out of his misery, please. This is torture. Thank you. Well, Glade does get like 10 defense from standing on the gate though, right? Glade lounged in a lawn chair with a glass of iced tea, doing great, guys. For real. Really, Doctor? Really? You wanna hit him? You wanna hit him? Okay, that was an 88. Give me a second. So he had an 88% chance. So his chance of missing 3 88s in a row is 1.1%. Oh, that could be dangerous. Let's go, Glade. I cannot believe you needed to double to kill, but that's fine. Too bad I didn't get any javelins. I was kind of hoping they would... Alright. That's fine. Just keep hitting Selfina. You're doing great, sweetie. I don't like those healers moving. Oh, I don't like that either. Damn, I can't believe this. What? Okay. He has Pavice. Why wouldn't he? If I get Paviced, do I still lose a durability on my Silver Lance? I don't think you do, actually. Because I hit the one guy once and then the mage twice. Alright, we're in business. Hey, as long as I don't lose my durability, I'm fine. You know, I think Selfina's real problem right now is that she's kind of slow, and I don't know why. Like, she's not doubling anything. Like, at least she's critting this guy, but you know. Maybe she'll get a point of speed. Okay, back to taking pressure off of Glade when and where we can, because he's not going to be able to get around this guy, and that guy's going to do a lot of damage to him. First things first, Karin, I'm going to need you to come over here. Okay, can I capture if he has the bolting equipped, but he has another tome on him? Or can I only capture if he specifically has no tomes other than bolting? That's a very important distinction that I would like to get cleared up. I guess Leaf can get a kill. He's been a good boy. Maybe he'll get a sword rank. Eventually. You can't insta-capture him. If he didn't have Elfire, you would be able to. Okay, thank you, Ultimage. No, it's not that bolting would prevent me from capturing, it's that whenever they only have siege tomes, you can capture them without doing a combat, but if they have another tome, apparently, you cannot just insta-capture them. So if I tried capturing, that would be 13 minus 5. What if I just killed you? $17. 5 times 2. Hold on. Okay, I think we can afford to weaken him and then capture. And she is out of range of the Ballisti, that's good. I would like to capture these loser mages and their stupid heal staves. Let's see, that should double. The only thing I'm worried about is that boss. I don't want to get bossed. That'd be unpleasant for me. Crab walk to victory, Dagdar. Why are you like this? Why can Dagdar not hit the broadside of a barn? Feel like I'm losing my mind. Forgot his contacts? Me too, buddy, but you don't see me complaining. I actually don't wear contacts. I do wear glasses. Oh, Fergus, you beautiful man, you. Absolutely gorgeous. It feels like with the units I brought along, this is like actually a little unfair. You know what I mean? Like they are just demolishing everything and taking no prisoners. Is it worth it to use the magic ring on Olwen, or should I give it to somebody else? I'm just curious. 26 minus 17 would be what, 9? I don't know why I keep putting the calculator over here. 9 and 11, 10. You would not double. See, I don't wanna like risk hitting that guy and like getting absolutely rocked, so. I do want to get Olwen closer so that she can maybe do some damage with the hit and runs. And then we'll just see how this goes for me. Oh, you little shit. You absolute piece of garbage. How dare you? I hate that they actually use vulneraries and they're not just there for me to take. Oh, let's go Dagnar. He has Wrath, doesn't he? Something like that? No. Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of, Ozian, I think. Please don't kill Dagnar. I kinda like having him around. Okay, that's fine. Every time a unit uses a vulnerary in this game, I feel the same sense of betrayal I felt when I was playing Fire Emblem 7 and like one of the thieves took like a master seal or something off of me, or like a strength ring. It was something good, and I was like, I did not even know they could do that. Which, like, you'd think I would have gotten used to it by now, because I've been playing Thracia for like 6 weeks, but it never ceases to annoy me. So why do I feel like this chapter is like one really hard chapter and then like 2 nothing chapters every single time? Like this chapter's like, you know, knock on wood, but like not that difficult so far. Like the enemies seem like really underpowered. I wonder if the next 2 will be ass. I don't know. I do not know. I hope not. Am I able to capture this loser? Oh god, the next one. Oh, that's always a good sign. I love it when chat gets like that. Can I capture this guy? No, he's like 20 con. I don't think you can capture him, right? Well, then why do they put all of those delicious vulneraries right there? Oh, he has a killer lance. That's good to know. But we definitely want to get rid of him. I want this guy's stuff. We're not leaving until we have this guy's stuff. Delicious fingers? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the kind of finger. Are they like meaty, bony, al dente, like well done? Al dente. You don't cook meat al dente. That's ridiculous, V. What are you talking about? Chicken, perhaps? Is he Italian? You know what? Probably. Okay, still on turn 9. Alwyn, what do we want you to be doing here, girl? I'd like to cut a path through to this loser. Because I'm thinking that Alwyn could probably just, like, absolutely body him, but she needs to be able to, like, reach him. Like, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. She could reach, potentially. If I broke through these. I think this guy, and this guy all need to go. 14, 13, 13, and 13 is 26. So Leaf will probably kill here. I'm not getting any weapon rank, but fine. Speaking of El Dente, Dante hasn't come to join us today. We had like a really good routine going before I left, and then it got all interrupted. Al Dante. Alright, let's see. Stop. Sorry. You have to be here for the puns. We need all the Dante. Yeah, I don't know where he is actually. It's not Al anymore, it's Dunk Dante. Well, that just sounds like you're gonna put him in one of those like carnival things. One of those like carnival dunking things, you know what I mean? This would double. 18 minus 5 would be 18. 13 and 13. She wouldn't kill. I'm pretty sure Fergus could kill. Just because he's that good. I don't know. Knowing Dante, he'll probably come down here like 5 minutes before the end of the stream and we'll get to look at him for a brief moment in time. Oh no, if Dante loses the carnival game, his controls will get inverted. That scene makes no sense. If he said his name's not Al anymore, instead it's Dunk, then it'd be Dunk Pacino. I don't know what anyone is talking about right now, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Now see, I'm worried that if I do get this kill with Alwyn, I'll be kind of sending her into the belly of the beast here, because there's like 5 dudes who haven't moved and will still be alive at the end of this turn. You need to watch more Dunkasino is what we're finding out. Apparently. Okay. For the love of God, do not pavice me. What is the pavice chance, actually? I need to know. Level percent chance, so 12? Is it 12 or does it count? Okay, wait, hold on. When it says level percent, does that mean 12? Or does that mean he's promoted, so it's like 12 plus 20, so it's really 32? Just 12? Well then how the hell did he put... whatever. The answer is of course yes, thank you. Very helpful, very informative. Get him, Olman. Oh, you bitch. Okay, shoot. So now we try with Glade, I guess. 79. What's 26 minus 17? That's not 13, is it? It's not great. So I have a feeling that's probably gonna be a reset. And people say Gaiden is the black sheep of the franchise. I mean, I guess that depends on what you define as black sheep. What if I put Nana right here? You think she would have a better chance of living than Olwen? Probably, right? A sheep from the... That's not appropriate. I'm gonna run out of Steel Lance uses on Karin, damn it. I just realized, can this guy hit anyone? He can hit Olwen. Oh, I'm so screwed. I have a feeling that this is gonna be a reset, but we'll play out the turn anyways. You bitch. I was kind of hoping that he was a little bit... Oh. So you're both gonna be like that, huh? Yeah, I have a feeling that Olwen's gonna die here. Unless we get really lucky and the AI is just stupid. Oh, and Dagdar's... If Dagdar gets a good level, Olwen dies. Okay, we might have a chance, everybody. We might have a chance. I think she's actually fine, because I think the Thunder Mage can only do like 1 to her. Yeah, there is absolutely no way we should have survived that, but we did. Oh, Selfina. Could you get, like, a strength growth ever at any point at all? Where is he going? Alright, well, we survived. That's the important part. Now what do we do? At this point, I don't even care if Karin crits this guy. Karin, girl, please get a strength growth, girl. How is she, like, she can't even get any more speed. She's capped. Why is she trying so hard? I know that Null Scroll gives her an extra little bit of strength growth potential. Don't lie to me. Alright, we're not getting the vulneraries. Okay, but what if she was even faster? See, that would be nice, but I think it's physically impossible for her to get any faster, is the problem. What if I had Leaf attack him? She saw the third Sonic movie and can't stop to slow down. I didn't realize there were 3 of those already. When did that happen? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out all of the guys who can hit from one range, because I think the reason, like, what saved Olwen is the fact that they were all, like, hitting Dagdar because they saw that he couldn't counterattack from 2 range. Came out at the tail end of last year. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a second one. So color me surprised to find out there's a third one now. She can get faster, she levels speed while unmounted, then it won't get lowered when she dismounts. That's dumb. Why? Why does it work that way? They're unironically— see, like, I've heard good things about them. I don't care enough about Sonic to notice when they're coming out, I guess. I just found out that they're remaking, like, a live-action Lilo and Stitch, or they recently did, because I saw ads for it in the airport. Of course she missed one of those, just by the way. Yeah, and it sucks. I heard that too. And are they remaking How to Train Your Dragon in a live action? Because I keep seeing ads for it, and I'm like, How to Train Your Dragon already came out, like, 10 years ago. There's 22... I don't know if this is the most, like, the smartest thing to do, but I kind of want to eat Nana to get this kill. They are, and the second movie is already confirmed for some reason. I don't understand why— oh, you bitch. I don't understand why every single media executive is like, we just need to keep making live-action remakes of things people have already seen. Fergus, don't let me down. Even when she gets speed mounted, it increases her personal speed, so it also applies, I assume. Ah, ugh. All the glory, the honor that I worked for. Yeah. What does personal speed mean? I'm so confused. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. Okay, well, Olwen should be safe right there. From what I remember, we're supposed to start getting reinforcements from down there now, or something. Hopefully not from over here. Yes, Fia, definitely apples. Hey, I'm not the one who made the typo. It's okay, I love your typo, Ultimage. It was a wonderful typo. That is a double, yes. I hope so. Get him, Leaf. Whatever, don't read this if you don't want. Can you really spoiler a movie that's like 30 years old? Nani leaves Lilo with CPS so she can leave Hawaii and pursue a career in marine biology, even though Hawaii has the best colleges for that in the USA. What? That's dumb. That's like that might be the dumbest thing I've seen. Wait. Whose idea was that? Of course Hawaii has the best colleges for that in the entire USA. It's in the middle of the fucking ocean. Deadbeat dad, probably. You know what? I've been suspecting for a long time that there's a lot of deadbeat dads on Disney's payroll. Oh, they come from up there. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, use your little vulnerary. You're so cool. Oh. They're just leaving? I mean, sure, I guess. How old is Lilo's sister in canon again? I don't even remember. The one thing I heard is that they, there's a scene in the original. Make sure to check the stats of the guys that are coming in. Yeah, I figured they'd probably be a lot tougher. Yeah. Of course, Ohana means family, family means fuck your little shit of a sister. Go get knocked up in the mainland, Jesus Christ. The one thing I did hear is that there was like a scene in the original where Lilo is like at the beach and there's like a bunch of like tourists taking pictures of her or something, and so she takes a picture of one of them as like a commentary on like, hey, like, just because I'm like indigenous doesn't mean I'm like a spectacle for you losers. And they changed it to like an indigenous couple, so she takes a pic, like it completely mixes up the message of that entire thing. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Maybe I can give Dagdar. I want that Thunder Tome. How do they always manage to screw? I don't know. Like, it's genuinely impressive. I assume the Ballisti guys are not gonna run. Yeah, no, I feel like we are currently in like a media landscape that is just nothing I'm interested in engaging with. Like, I think I still have that Netflix subscription from when I got it for the DMC anime, and like the one thing that is very much standing out to me is how much of Netflix's catalog is just like remakes of things. It's like live action remakes of popular animes and then anime remakes of popular video games. It's like, does nobody have an original idea anymore? Like, what's going on here? If Treasure Planet gets that treatment, I might just become a serial arsonist, but only for Jesus Christ. For the record, FBI, nobody is going to do arson on the Disney parks in this chat. These are what we call jokes. Oh, Nana. I'm sure Fergus could probably take these guys. So they're not even gonna be able to reach. So maybe we'll just wait a minute. Alright, let's not use that word in the chat. Let's keep a handle on this, children. Oh, I didn't realize he was gonna... Alright, well, I guess I'm not getting that physics save. I'm not going back for it. I don't care that much. I'm not even a decade younger than you. I'm not a child. Did I call you a child? How old are you again? thought you were like 23, 22. Right, okay. You are correct, you are not more than a decade younger than me. I forgot how to do math there for a second, though. So, like, what's my play here? Do I just, like, get out? How many... Because don't these guys just keep spawning? Or something? They spawn after you defeat Wrist, or from turn 12 until turn 32. Yeah, that's a lot of effort. So, I'm guessing the play here is to just, like, GTFO. Before I get, like, overwhelmed. The mage, like, it's really the mages I'm worried about here. For the moment. I could see how their weapons would be useful, but they have, like, 19 con, so... Hopefully they don't all have Pavice. That'd suck for me. $21. She's not gonna double though, is she? Right, because it's like 4 to double or something? Something stupid like that? It's EXP for characters who do not need EXP. Like, let's be real. $24 minus... no. 27 minus... no. Wait, 7... 6, but he doubles with the light brand, right? We'll try it. I did save, so... Yep, okay, we're good. Do. Skill, let's go. And con, actually, that's not bad. That was not a bad level up at all for Leaf. Bleed and Balder, so you're the folks I've been hearing so much about. You're the Liberation Army, right? Yeah, I think I've made up my mind about you lot. I'm giving you my old master seal in recognition of all you've done. You'll always be welcome in my home, Liberators. Thank you. I know there's like an armor slayer in the other one. I don't know if I care enough to go get it. Con. Yeah. Developer Kaga-san, do you really want to add all these new features? Players might get overwhelmed. Kaga immediately after taking a big sniff of coke. No, do it. For real though, like what was Kaga smoking with this game? You might want to get it. There are a lot of armors next chapter. Oh, it's so much effort. And Karin's already holding too many things. Glade, can Glade even use swords? He can, but only at E rank and when he's dismounted. So like, what am I even doing here? See, the armors I'm not like, I mean, I am concerned about them, but I'm not like so concerned about them. It's like the mages that are scaring me. No, maybe they shouldn't. Like, I'm getting a ton of EXP, but I'm getting it all on characters who, like, don't really need it at this point. You can send to the convoy? Oh, can I? Oh, that's actually really helpful to know. Thanks. Alright, Karin will go do that then. From chests and houses, yeah. Oh, that's good to know. What was I wasting all my time for? Not doing that. Shame on me. It'd be really nice if Nana could use physics staves. I mean, I would really appreciate it if she could. It would be fantastic if she could. And of course, Leaf has to talk to him. He can't talk to Leaf, because, like, what else am I doing with my life? Okay, 26 minus 16, so 10, and 2 is 20, so you're not gonna do anything. We'll just see how this goes. We'll just see how this goes for me. I wanted their heal staves. I'm just gonna let them go. I don't really care. I mean, I do care. I'm malding, but I don't care that much. Dagdar. Thank you, bud. I wish I could make enemy phases go faster so I can know that, like, you know, if I'm just screwed. And I don't have to wait the whole... I mean, I could make the enemy phases go faster, but that would make the audio all crunchy for you guys. I don't think you guys want that. Oh, crunchy munchy. I've been abusing the hell out of that when I've been playing Fire Emblem 4 again on my own with some friends. I'm like, yeah, we're not sitting through this enemy phase. 500,000 speed. You could hold L to display map battle animations. Like if I hold it now? Oh. If I let it go, it'll go back? Oh, he doubles. Don't love that. That's okay, that's good. That's good to know. Thank you, Ultimage. Once again, it's the mages who are gonna screw me if I get screwed. If you're headed to help Tara, watch out for the Imperial troops. They're not your normal soldiers. They're decked out in heavy armor. Take this blade with you, and never let it go of it. It's an armor slayer, and it'll cut through them like butter. Thanks. I kind of wish I had had Asbel and Selfina over here sooner. Also, make sure to talk to Glade with Selfina before he escapes. Yeah, I know. That's why part of why I'm like, damn, I wish I had them over here sooner. Like butter? I love it. Have you never heard that expression before, Poison Parfait? Or do you just really like butter? Because, like, same. Can I just use a regular thunder on this loser? Nope. Why is she so slow? I mean, like, I guess 11 isn't terrible, but what is weighing her down? Is it the tome? 12? Oh my god, girl. I want to get the Leaf Glade convo, and then... Wasn't there another Glade convo? Hold on, let me check. Leaf Glade, Fin... Oh, I didn't bring Fin, so that doesn't matter. Mostly use butter. Oh, right, I read that. I mean, to be fair, butter is one of the 7 wonders of the world. I don't blame anyone for loving butter. I don't need to use this Armor Slayer, but I'm going to. Is there anyone who doesn't like butter out there in the world? They don't want to move Dagdar off of this forest. Maybe I need to kind of like... I'm thinking I move Glade here. That way, for emergencies, we can quickly get everybody back in. Glade? Are you the Knight Glade, sir? Prince Leaf, it can't be. Huh. Is the mighty Sir Glade surprised so easily? This is indeed Prince Leaf, in the flesh, our sovereign lord and commander of House Leinster's army by birthright. The North Thracian Liberation Army is also his doing, and his to command. House Leinster's army and the Liberation Army both, our prayers have finally been answered, Duke Dorius. Indeed, Glade, our homeland of Leinster shall live again. Ours will be the hands that release the people from the yoke of tyranny. We will bear the flag of Gaybulge and raise it once more over the land of Noran. I forgot that that was their weapon. Ha, the day has finally come. Prince Leaf, long have we mourned the ignoble deaths of King Culf and Prince Quan. His name is Culf? The hopes of our people now rest with you. Please, my lord, succeed your father and realize his will. I shall. Join me, Glade, and we will reclaim Leinster. What are the other wonders, V, other than butter? Bacon... Bacon... Like, there's like bacon's on there at least 5 times. Huh, you needn't ask, my lord. We've sworn men of Leinster would follow you through the gates of hell. King Calf and Queen Thigh. See, I don't want this guy to be hitting me again, but I also don't want to move off of this. Well, it's only giving me 2 extra defense. Screw it. 23 minus 5. Whatever. I'm sure Dagder will be fine. That's a lot of bacon, but have you never, like, listen. I could live without a lot of things. I can't live without bacon. Is it different bacon on different positions? Yes. Well, you've got, like, you know, like your bacon on sandwiches, you know? Your bacon on, like, breakfast bacon, lunch bacon, dinner bacon. Bacon wrapped around hot dogs. You know, that kind of thing. Bacon, exactly. Your bacon needs bacon. Bacon wrapped bacon. I feel like Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. Kevin Bacon. I don't know anything about him. I'm not giving him my endorsement. Unless you mean you're eating a Kevin with bacon. In which case, I do not endorse cannibalism. Unless it's funny. The bacon that Norway— oh my god, that is such a throwback. when I was in middle school, because like it was that was like when the narwhal baconing at midnight was like a huge thing. It's like a Reddit thing. When I was in middle school, we actually wrote that on the bottom of one of the keyboards, and somebody else wrote like the when does the narwhal bacon, and somebody else actually wrote back at midnight. It was kind of fun. But yeah, I love how Reddit. Okay, like not to get like. I love how Reddit would always complain about how Tumblr was super cringe, and then they have their, like, narwhals baconing at midnight or whatever. Like, come on. And for the record, I have used both social media platforms. I don't have a particular horse in that race for which one's more cringe. To be fair, every platform has their form of cringe. That is so true. Okay, sorry about that. People love to yell when they're walking by me. Let's see. We gotta get Selfina to talk to Glade, which means we're gonna have to be on this map for at least 2 more turns. Well, I guess I could probably move Glade to, like, right here. What was bacon like in Germany? Did I have bacon in Germany? I don't think I had bacon in Germany. One of the people I was staying with was a vegan, so whatever we ate at her place was like vegan. Which kudos to her, but I couldn't do it. TikTok has the anime kids and NPCs, Insta just has conservatives and raggedy old Catholics as a whole. Facebook is self-explanatory. Ouch. I guess Tumblr's fine now because nobody uses it anymore. Twitter has like Nazis, so. Glade, oh, it does my heart a world of good to see you safe. Selfina, you came along too, my beloved. Of course, Prince Leaf heard that Tara was in jeopardy and we set off together. Huh, so I saw. I had the honor of meeting our liege himself earlier. It amazes me just how much he's grown. We parted a decade ago at Ulster, and now he's already a boy of 15. I shared your shock when I reunited with him as well. To think the toddler we knew so well has grown so tall. He's no longer a boy, is he? He's a man, a fine young man. He already bears a striking resemblance to Prince Quan. Indeed, I thought he bore more of a resemblance to his mother. Looking at him, I could see Lady Ethlyn's grace once again. Truly, but he must get his eyes from Prince Quan at least. Are you really arguing about this? He has the same determined gaze as his father. Oh, nonsense. He gets his eyes from Lady Ethlyn, too. She doted on me like a little sister, and I remember her face all the better for it. All right, point taken, my dearest, but there's no need to get worked up over it. He's the child of them both, after all. It's only natural that he'd take after the two of them in a few different ways. You've the right of it, of course. I beg your pardon. It's just that so many things remind me of Lady Ethlyn and I. So were she and Lady Ethlyn, like, banging, or? No, I understand. Lady Ethlyn, she. I always wondered what she felt leaving her newborn son behind when she rode out that final fateful time with Prince Quan. Do you think, was her heart plagued with regret to have left Prince Leaf behind? I don't know. I remember that when Prince Leaf was still just a babe, Lady Altena used to be so jealous of him. That was always a source of trouble for Lady Ethlyn. Yet despite that, they were a lucky family, and they all had a promising. This is so much yapping, dude. Stop. She was like a mother to her. I don't know the age difference. Ethlyn was like 15, according to Kaga. So, imagine if Leaf inheriting Typhring and Seliph was useless. I mean, that would just basically make them switch roles, right? My fondest wish back then was to be a mother as strong and wise as Lady Ethlyn when I came of age. Ah, yes. The 90s, when the only thing women could aspire to be is mothers. My favorite. But then came that day in the desert. An act of treachery so foul it could be mistaken for a waking nightmare. Selfina? I'm sorry, I swore I would never cry again. No, it's better to let it out now. I know that no mere trinket can begin to make up for what we've lost, but take a look at this bow, Selfina. Now she can do 1 damage 4 times. Or twice, because she's slow. The story's the same except Self can't use Typhering. So he would still be styling on Leaf. Because he's still the protagonist that actually gets his shit done, and Leaf is the one who blunders, and Self has to come save him at the end of this game, right? This is... how did you... A brave bow, just like the ones in the legends. I came across it by chance during my time in Tara. I took the liberty of buying it for you for when we met again. Will you use it? Of course I will, Hookglade. This is just splendid, thank you. Yay. Except the brave bow is broken AF. Is it really? Let me look at it. Okay, it's not locked to Selfina, apparently, so... It's 10 weight compared to, what, 6 and 9? High critical rate, effective... Oh, high critical rate, too, so it's like a killer bow as well. Hell, Seliph could barely take down Julius. Julia just rips him a new one with Naga. Well, yeah, but, like, Seliph is by far the more successful military commander between the two of them. High critical rate effective against... Okay. So, I could give that to Ronan, is what I'm hearing. And he could have a high critical rate. Am I understanding correctly? So, here's what I'm thinking. People only joined Self because they wanted revenge for their I'm not saying that he's, like, better at recruiting people. I'm saying that he's a more successful military commander. Which is kind of true, because Leaf gets most of his charges killed at the end of this game, right? I think, what's your movement, girl? 8? I think she just makes it. No, but I think we're gonna have to stay for another turn because of Asbel. He's gonna take a minute to get over there. Okay, how do we do this? 21 minus 6 times 2. Does kill. Ronan can use the Brave Bow after- oh, right, I forgot. It probably has, like, a bow rank. Why didn't you just rescue Asbel? Because I don't think things through, Christian. Also, the Brave Bow has the highest hit of any bow. The second highest hit bow is 20 lower. Jesus. Okay, wait, hold on. What's the Brave Bow's rank? B? Oh. Yeah, I don't know if Ronan's anywhere close to B. I mean, maybe. I did do a lot of grinding with him in the last couple of chapters. He's pretty close to being level 20. Double heal stave, let's go. Does a cost affect heal stave doubling? Women don't tend to do a lot of yeah. Where have I heard that one before? No, it doesn't? Oh, okay. I'm just saying, there have actually been studies, interestingly enough, about, like, trash talking in video games, and they find that the more sexist a man is, the worse he tends to perform at the game. So make of that what you will. Which, you know, just me as a little statistic-loving dork. I find that fascinating. I was joking. I know you were, Christian. Because if you weren't, that would mean you suck at video games, and that would be really unfortunate. I should have gone back to the hammer. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, actually, it's probably smarter that I didn't, because he can kind of body block these guys. I mean, I do suck at a lot of video games, but it's unrelated. I wish more people could just own sucking at video games. I don't understand the obsession with, like, we need to play every video game on the hardest difficulty possible to prove how alpha we are. Weapon level increase. That's nice. Good for you, Asbel. Did they find any correlation between racism and performance? That's a good question. I don't think they were looking at that. I think they were specifically looking at lobbies with female players and male players mixing. I would have to look to see if there's any studies about race. It's a lot harder to, that's probably a lot harder to check for, because it's a lot easier to tell when someone, like, on a voice call is a woman versus when they're, like, not white. Well, I guess it depends on what the environment is. It's harder to hit a darker target in the middle of the night, but, like... Oh, Asbel, you beaut. Okay, can I get everybody out here this turn? Okay. Oh. Let's keep the racially charged jokes in our heads, please. I'm not an edgy girl streamer. I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. What if you were disrespectful against everyone? Does it cancel out and make you good at games again? I think the general trend was the more disrespectful you were, the worse you were at the game. It's my own— I know, but not everybody reading the chat's gonna know that, Christian. Looks like I made it out of there somehow. Alright, I'll go ahead. Ladies first. Why am I reading this? I've already read this. Everybody out. I don't know if that would actually help. So Leaf and Asbel, right? We're shipping that? I'm shipping that? Everybody's shipping that? I just want to make sure that I'm on the right side of history with that one. Is America really free if I can't help it? What do you mean? Wait, do I even want to know what you mean by that, or do we just want to let that pass? I hate to break it to you, but you can be anti-Semitic in every country. They're all okay with it. I say that's a bad thing, for the record. It's super lame. But it's like women and Jewish people are like the evergreen targets. Lord Leaf? Linoan, I'm not talking about this. I don't want to touch this with a 10-foot pole. Linoan, good, I made it in time, just barely. Lord Leaf, I can scarcely believe my eyes, you've returned. Finally, I have another save unit. Gods above, I give thanks for your mercy. Linoan, you have my apologies. I should have come here sooner. I mean, not that I, like, advertise it, but, like, most people who know me know that, like, I have a ton of Jewish family. So, like, if this is, like, an experience, like, this is something I'm saying from experience, not necessarily just something I'm saying. Otherwise, that would be unfortunate. God, it's above. I give thanks for your mercy. Despite all I'd heard, I just couldn't fathom how the city I'd been raised in could be in such dire straits. I share the blame for this because of me, your father. No, you have it all wrong. From the moment he met you, my father knew what sheltering you in Tara would mean. He was prepared for the consequences. If he could open the way to a new world with his death, no one could have convinced him to do otherwise. I'm proud of my father, and I stand by his decision despite the grief it brought me personally. Long have I endured the Empire's tyranny, comforted by the belief that we would meet again, and now that day has come. And yet, to endanger myself is one thing. But now I've imperiled the tens of thousands of people that call Tara home. I don't know what to do in the face of this crisis. Dry your eyes, Linoan, fear not. I swear upon my sword that I'll protect both you and the city of Tara. Now leave, help move these microwave ovens, help move these color Wait, what? What does that even mean? The onslaught. Oh boy. Oh, is this the defend map that you got what's-his-face killed on Poison Parfait? You got dire straits. Huh. Alright, let's see. This is the Marty killer? Yeah. I'm guessing this is what we need to defend. And Olwen and Fergus, jeez. The hell were you doing? Oh look, lots of houses. Only one that I can get to, actually. 2. I mean... No, wait, never mind, there's a ballista here. Yeah, this ballista goes way further, what the fuck? Those other ones were like wimp ballisty. Sheesh. Oh, there's an arena! Just in case you wanted it. There's a lot of houses here, actually. Holy shit. They're trying to bait you out. Oh, let's see, like way more than 3? Yeah. Right, I remember this this chapter being uniquely garbage. We are definitely saving this for next time. I'm not doing, because this is like a 20 turn defend map. We're gonna be here for like 3 hours. Oh, you get Homer the Slutty Bard when you enter House 1 with Nana, apparently. That means I have to bring Nana. I hope she's not fatigued. This time you have to defend the city from enemy attack. Frankly, this mission is one of the hardest in the game. Parentheses. Seriously. Thank you, Fire Emblem WAD. But at least it's short, provided that you do everything right. For this chapter, I recommend your strongest promoted units, and also units who have excellent defense and HP, except Dhalsim, because he's weak against hammers. Good to know. We're dealing with the Ballisti, and since there are Ballisti, don't bring Karin unless you plan to dismount her, or use her after killing the Ballisti. Also make sure that some of your units are equipped with an arsenal of hammers and armor slayers, since most of the reinforcements in this chapter are armored units. Apparently, you're in a closed city, but the enemies break down the city walls, leaving 4 points of entry into the city. Those are the points that you have to defend in order to complete the mission successfully, since, as you already know, if the enemies take the castle, you lose. Like I said, there's 4 points defense, so select your best units with a lot of vulneraries, and the rest is just defense and avoid. The first army you'll have to face is Baldox. What that mean? Tamer of Twitch fame. Oh yeah, that's the one thing I'm notorious for is not fucking up Fire Emblem chapters. That's why my reset rate on Fire Emblem 4 wasn't like 30 by the end of it. Oh, let's see here. His army's pretty easy, unlike the reinforcements. The Baron in charge of the attack is difficult, but he won't move unless you attack him. If you do decide to approach him, be careful of the Iron Ballista. It has great defense and can do up to 71 damage to a flying unit, in addition to having a large attack range. If you'd rather kill everything instead of defend, that's not gonna happen. In some of the houses, you'll find useful items. You can also recruit Homer, who is yet another mage. But it said he was a bard. If you use any other unit, nothing will happen. The same goes for House 3, where you can only get the Dragon Pike, an excellent weapon that only Dean, the Draco Knight, can use. If you like to avoid running into any problems with Ballista, use a warp staff to send him over to the house, and a rescue staff to bring him back. Well, I don't know if I have a rescue staff, so... In a turn 8, a squadron of Thracian flyers will arrive in order to keep an eye on the situation. They are neutral units, and sometimes will remain stationary as long as you don't attack them, even though I recommend killing them except the boss, because you can obtain a good amount of experience. Good to know. Same goes for the sorcerers that appear afterward. Of course, the downside is that their spells can poison you, but you still get a ton of experience for killing them. Turn 10, the mission ends. Got it. I mean, okay, so from what I gather... Okay, what are in the houses? Homer, Nosferatu, Dragon Pike, Scroll. Uh-huh. Okay, I don't know what house to enter for that scroll, but sure. And the reinforcements are... Turn 1 to 6, 2 axe armor, 1 lance armor, 1 bow armor, and 1 mage in each turn. Turn 9, 9 sorcerers from the map's east entrance. I mean... To me it seems like... Okay. To me it seems like the best strategy is like... drain these ballistae, and then maybe try and hold these 3 tiles here. Because you don't want to overextend too much, right? And then that gives you time when the mages come to prepare. So, probably would want to bring... Dagdar for the ballistae draining. Nana so we can get Homer. Fergus because he's good. Probably not Sulfina. Maybe Laura. Dancing might be useful. I could see Ronan being useful for those mage reinforcements. Actually meant to check what his... Okay, he's actually not too far off from being able to use the Brave Bow, actually. Kane has been doing good work for me. He's pretty bulky, actually. Could probably bring Safi. I assume we're getting Lenoa in the turn at or the chapter after this or so. Asbel has healing if I exhaust my healers, so it's not a total loss. Oh god, who else do I have? Blade might come in handy, he's pretty bulky. Oh, I also have Tina now too, for another healer. I think what's-his-face still has her thief stave. God, you're determined to make Ronan work. Hell yeah, I am. He's a cutie patootie. Tina can also steal some items. Where's the thief staff? I think, because when we were doing that one chapter, Pern or whatever stole it off of her so she didn't waste it. And I don't think I gave it back to her yet. Yeah, there it is. No big deal. I could probably bring Marita, maybe. Oh, let's see. Then maybe... Why did that select Ozian? I guess I'll bring Lara in case I need a dancer for something. That's advanced tech. That's what somebody in chat told me to do. They were like, warp in Lara, talk to Pern. Pern steals off of Tina, and then you just don't hit anybody on the way back. I could bring Shiva. He has an armor slayer. Yeah, it was probably you, Ultimate, that told me to do that, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, Salem, why do you suck? I could bring him anyways. How many more can I bring? Like 2 more? That's a lot. Asbel and Olwen, I guess. I'm gonna muck around with the inventory management in a minute. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for us today, everybody. We are gonna be back next Saturday. I am done with vacation for a while. So we'll be back next Saturday with more Fire Emblem 5, God help me, on this chapter. But I've seen Poison Parfait do it, so... And I have a guide, so hopefully I won't die. Anyways, follow if you're not already following and you want to be alerted to next time I go live. And other than that, I will see y'all next time. Peace.